All right, you ready?
Ready? Ready. Wait, let's practice. Oh, we're
Okay.
recording. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I just hit record. I figured whatever banter we can get in the beginning is fine.
Okay, let's do a practice round.
Okay. Am I green or am I red?
You're green.
I'm green. Okay. Welcome back to the Yep, that one.
We need...
Let's try that again. Welcome back to the Mad Tea, where it's always an birthday and the tea is always hot. I'm your host, Russ.
And I'm your other host, Sam, and this week we will spill all the tea about ranking Epcot pavilions.
That's good, right? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I feel like it's not even that big of a deal. I'm like, now people get to see how my brain works because I'm like, I'm going to, like, when I record reels, it takes me like 10 times, like, per reel. There'll be like
me too,
an
for
occasional one where I'm like, I got this.
I get on
feel like-
Sunshine's nerves. Like, I have to close the door so she doesn't keep hearing me say it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. I recorded this reel for like this t-shirt person today, and I was like, God, this is annoying. I keep doing it like over and over and over. I think I did it for like an hour. I was like, shit, now I'm getting annoyed of it.
Then you start saying it in your sleep. Start
Yeah,
waking up.
Yeah. That's so funny.
All right. So, the pavilions at Epcot. So, do you want to name them all and then just start ranking them, or do you just want to like surprise with your rankings?
I don't even have my rankings really. Like, I would have to look at the list, and then it's like, I don't know. So that's what I was gonna ask you. Is like, how do you want to go about
Let's
this?
start. Okay. So, there's a huge debate whether what side to start on. So, what side
Yeah,
do
we
you
can
start
start
on?
there. We can start there. I'm good with that. It's a huge deal,
Which side
apparently.
do you start on?
Are we re-saying that beginning, or are we good with that?
No, we can re-say it if you want. I was good with it, but if you want to re-say it, we can.
Okay, I thought that was a practice round. But that's fine if it was good enough. You know, you're the editor.
I thought it was good. We'll
Okay.
get better as we go.
Okay.
The closing is going to be hard, though.
Why?
Because we always laugh.
Especially me. I feel so bad. I'm like, I'm over here cracking up and you're being like completely like serious. And I'm like, dang it. Why was I laughing the whole time you're saying that?
All right. So the pavilions. Where do you start at? Do you start on Canada or do you start on Mexico?
So since I've heard of this debate over the past couple of years, I've been trying to do both. But like, I genuinely always like going to the right, like towards Canada.
To the right. Canada. Okay. So let's start there. Because I typically do the same.
Oh, do you? I had a feeling, and I didn't want
do.
to say it, but I was like, I just have a feeling. We're on the same vibe. with
So
that.
a lot of times, I stay at the Riviera. So I
Mhm.
end up over there anyway.
Gotcha.
Because I ride the Skyliner. So it's habit for me now.
Yeah. But then do you just go to
the
Paris?
Skyliner. Yes. She's like freaking out about the Skyliner. Hasn't even rode it.
It scares me. I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Yes, I go to
That's
Paris and then I just loop around.
yeah. So you technically don't even go to Canada. But if you walked in through the front, where are you going?
Canada.
Okay.
So let's start there.
Okay.
Where would you rank Canada? Just to be clear, there's 11 pavilions.
Are we just gonna debate it and go through, or are we like saying like around where we're ranking it, or should we write down like where we're ranking it as we're talking? So we're gonna end up moving them around. Like, am I saying, oh, Canada goes in the middle, or am I saying like number 4? What am I saying?
Yeah, let's give it a number. And if you need to move it around, we could be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to put Norway above there. So, yeah, we'll wing it. We'll make it work.
Okay. So I definitely thought that there was pavilions that there's like really not technically. Like if you go to the right, I'm pretty sure it starts with actually Australia, like a booth for Australia, but there's no actual like pavilion.
I don't count that.
Neither does Disney. So is the
Well,
first
to me,
one Canada? I need to look
yes.
at a map.
To me, the pavilion's like it has to have a restaurant, it has to have a shop, and it has to have some kind of attraction to it. That's the pavilion.
Okay. I need to
Because
open
I
up
think
a map.
what was it, Africa Outpost?
Yeah,
It's a shop in like a water hole.
a water hole. Yeah.
That's what he called it. It's a water hole.
Is it? Okay. So, yes, it is Canada. I can see it now. Okay. Canada. Okay, this is hard. This is hard, I think, like going around like this and trying to rank it. I feel like we should just try to
Yeah.
say like what we think our number 1 is.
Okay. What's your number one and why?
France, for sure. One,
France.
they have like the slushy booth, which is amazing. They have a food booth for like the festivals. They have like a bunch of restaurants. So they have like Chef de France, whatever the fancy one is upstairs. They have the crepe place. They have 2 shows. They have street shows. They have the little cafe thing. They have that ice cream place where you get those like ice cream sandwiches on the brioche bun.
Yeah.
Then, of course, Ratatouille. They have
Yeah.
all of
So
the things.
I feel like France is at a advantage because they just had the expansion. So they're the most
Yeah.
up to date pavilion.
But even
So it's
even if they
naturally going to
didn't
be.
open, Ratatouille and stuff, they I would have still ranked it number 1. Anyways, back to what I was saying.
All right.
If they didn't
France.
have the expansion part, I still think with all the stuff that they have, it would have still been my number 1 spot for pavilion because they still had so much compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like you can
I can't
literally like
disagree,
sit
but
at the fountain and like sit there and enjoy that atmosphere. Or like
yeah,
other
you
places
also
like you
have
can't sit.
yeah, you have Belle and Aurora, and you got the meet and greets there.
Exactly. They have all of the things. There's no way that can't be number.
It's certainly the largest, I would think,
What do you
especially
think
with the
is your
expansion.
favorite part of the pavilion?
Of France or my favorite pavilion?
Both. Is
I
that your
like
favorite?
France. I like no, it's not my favorite. It's up
That's
there.
not your 1? That's not your number 1?
No, it's not my number one. No.
Oh.
If I had to guess, it'd be probably 2. I
Well,
like
you have to
France.
say. You have to say.
Yeah. I like Chefs de France. I've eaten there several times. They got good food.
Yeah, I love their
The
food.
the crepe place that they had just expanded to next to Ratatouille is amazing. I love
It's
that.
so good.
It is. Ratatouille is just okay for me. It's cute. I don't want to wait 2 hours for it, but I'll ride it.
That's true.
The shops are nice. The ice cream's amazing. But yeah, it's certainly not my number one. It's
I
number
like that
two for
little like
sure.
bakery. I love Chef de France. But I love that I could
Yeah,
just sit there. I think that's the best part.
I like the. I like it. Yeah, the ambience is nice too with
Yeah.
the music in the background. Yeah, but if I had to pick a number one, it would be Japan.
Really?
I like
Tapanito?
I like the culture
Okay,
and the
yeah,
way
the
it's
culture's
built.
cool.
I like the store that you walk in. It's a huge store.
It is huge.
And not only that, I love Japanese food. So naturally, Teppanyaki Idu is my favorite restaurant in Epcot.
Is that how you say it?
Teppanyaki Idu?
Yeah.
That's how I say it. I don't know
I was
how
like,
it's
have I been
pronounced.
saying that wrong?
How do you say it?
Tapanito. I always
Tapanito?
heard people say
Yeah,
tapanito.
Tapan. Yeah, I can't say that. My country accent. I got Teppanyaki
Tipanito. I wonder if that's how you really say it though.
I'm
Somebody tell us.
sticking with it. Yes. How do you pronounce the restaurant in Japan Pavilion? See, I can't speak. So naturally, mine's probably wrong.
Oh, that's so funny. That's cool. I think Japan would actually be like kind of lower on the list, like mid high on the list.
Oh, shameful.
The only reason is one, they don't have a ride. Two, they don't really like have a
They,
sitting area. I think that there's like a sitting area behind that like tower where they do the drum show, don't
there
they?
is. It's like
But
a
it's like I
Zen
never
garden
go
back
there.
there.
Yeah. And then to me, I love that shop, but I think after like the first couple times of going there, I'm like, nothing really changes here. So it's kind of like the same thing to me.
That's
But the
valid. I'll
atmosphere is
give you
there.
that.
If they added more, I think that would go like that would jump up on the list for sure.
Yeah. And Disney has even said that there is room to expand each one. There's
Which
also room to add pavilions.
we will give you all of the things that you need to add. Josh, just
Yes.
ask.
Yes. We have a list. It's
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So Japan's my one. France is your one. My
mhm,
two is France. So what would your two be?
Mexico.
I knew that was coming.
So,
Honestly.
so I like love their margaritas, like the frozen margaritas there. They're so good. If they had those at every pavilion, I would just get that the entire time I'm drinking around the world. But it's like I like that they have a booth. I like that they have that permanent booth. I like that they have the outside restaurants. Like the reason I like going to the right is
Yeah.
because by the time
They have
there's
three
the fireworks
restaurants.
show or something, like you get to sit down. I could sit there with like a margarita and chips and guac and watch this fireworks show. Like, yes, please. I'll take it. And then they
I
have
agree.
Donald Duck meet
I
and
can agree
greet,
with that.
which is cool. And then they have
Oh yeah.
like that mariachi band.
They have the mariachi band. Yep, that's what I was going to say. They have
Then you
three
have the
restaurants.
tower.
They
You
have the
have
tequila bar.
exactly. They have
They
the
have
ride,
the
obviously.
bazaar.
I would rather the ride be Coco, to be honest. But like there's
I can see
never
that.
a wait for that ride.
No, I would actually have to agree with you. Mexico would be three for me.
Yeah, so to me, I
Their
think like
food booth
for
is
sure.
always good.
I love it. I love their food.
The best food booth
Sometimes
though.
even if I go to the right and I'm gonna go to Canada, I'm like, you guys stay here. I'm gonna run and go get a margarita and meet you back over here. And I'll go to Mexico
Yeah,
first, and then just run right
the
over to
best
Canada. Hmm.
the best food booth though is France.
I love their food booth. I don't know. That's a debate for me.
They
Is
always
this
have.
all the festival booths? Because to me, it's like sometimes some outdo the other ones, but then sometimes they change it every year, and I'm like, why'd you?
Yeah, but France and Mexico is always consistent, no matter which festival.
That's true. I always like something from there. I always like something from
Because
both.
we always go to Yeah, we always go to France and we can get anything there, and it's good.
Yeah.
Where you go to some booths, you're like, that doesn't look too good, but that one does. I might get that.
Yeah.
Mexico's the same way. You can go there and I want all of it. One of each, please. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's true. Like some of the booths are like such a hit or miss. Some years I'm like, this is amazing. And then I go back there and then I'm like, you changed the menu. Why did you do that?
Exactly.
This was amazing. Okay, number 3.
All
I
right.
don't know. This
So
is
we
going to be hard for me. I would have to say it would probably be like United Kingdom if I'm looking at
hold
this.
on. I'm writing yours down.
Write them both down.
So your number one was France. Your number two was Mexico.
Yeah.
My number one was Japan. My number two was France, and number three was Mexico. So your three was United Kingdom.
I think so. Yeah. Well, I think so. I'm looking at it now and I'm like,
we'll leave it there.
well, I was debating in my head, like, is that what I really want to put there? But I think so. I think I'd put the United Kingdom because it's like I just love that whole area.
Right.
I love the part where you can like that little like restaurant. I think it's part of like Ireland, but it's like you could go and sit like right next to the water, and get some Bailey frozen shakes that are delicious. And then they have like that tea shop, which is really cute. They have that like little back area where sometimes they do like meet and greets or like some sort of show thing. They don't have really like
Yeah.
a show or like
They
an
don't.
attraction.
Yeah. They don't. Well, I mean, no, they don't. They do have like tea time with Alice or Mary Poppins, which is nice.
Yeah.
They have the tea shop, and then you could meet and greet with Winnie the Pooh and Mary Poppins and Alice.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's no attraction there.
Yeah.
There's actually, well, I say they don't have a restaurant, but they actually do. It's a good restaurant too.
The fish and chip place,
Yeah.
Rose Crown. Crown. What is
Yep.
it? Rose Crown. Rose and Crown. That's what it is.
Rose and
Look at me
Crown, and they
forgetting
got
things.
the fish and chips window too.
Mhm. I just like that whole area. Just like the vibe of it. Um,
Yeah,
what is that? Did I say that was my number 3?
that was your number three. So Mexico was my number three. So I guess I'm up number 4.
This is hard.
It
This is
is.
hard. I gotta like write down
I'm
what
gonna go
I
with
got.
I'm gonna go with Morocco.
Is your number 4?
Yeah,
Okay, why?
I like the fact that it's authentic. So Disney brought the king of Morocco. Well, he didn't
Yeah,
bring the king. He brought his like
people,
people
architect.
to design that pavilion. Yeah, his
Hmm.
architects. And normally when it's not under construction or being pixie dusted, it's
Pixie
actually a pretty
dust.
good pavilion to walk through. Well, the past like couple times I've been, they've had half of it closed.
Yeah, that
Like
happens
Restaurant
sometimes when I'm
Marrakesh was
there.
closed. Yeah, but the food is good. The shops are cool. The ambience is nice to walk through. You can meet Jeannie and Jasmine there.
This is true.
No, they don't have an attraction. They do have a show, which is to the left of it. It's like a little
Yeah, that little like,
Arabian
yeah,
kind of
I know
music.
exactly what you're talking about.
And I think Restaurant Marrakesh has like belly dancers. Not like true belly dancers, but like,
Fake belly dancers.
PG. No answers.
They're
I
not
don't know how
real.
else to put
They're
that. They're
holographic.
not real. They're fake people. You're not
They're
seeing this.
animatronics.
Like what? Woo, woo, woo.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I'm having such a hard time like looking at this trend debate. I think honestly,
I could tell you my last
my
one right
number
now, though.
4
That one's easy for
would
me.
be Germany. Yeah. I think I would do Germany. I just like love it there.
Hold on, back up because you were breaking up and I didn't hear half what you said.
So I think my number 4 would be Germany.
Okay, I like Germany.
I just like it because like I like the little like clock outside because like at certain times it like comes out, little like toy things come out. And then I feel like they got like a couple different shops. They have that restaurant where they make you feel like you're outside, and then they have like a live performance in that restaurant. I couldn't tell you the last time I was in there,
So yeah, I've never actually eaten at the restaurant,
but that
but it's
grapefruit
on the
beer
list.
is so good.
The beer is good,
I love
even
that
though
beer so
yeah,
much.
the beer is good. I like the caramel place too,
Yeah,
and I will
I feel
not
like this.
attempt to try to pronounce the name of that store because it just comes
I've
off
seen,
totally wrong.
yeah, I've seen stuff
So
like
we'll
that.
keep it a PG, but yeah, it's we'll just call it the caramel store.
The caramel store, yeah.
Not
That's
even
so
going to
funny.
attempt it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
that
like a
place is
cute little
good.
area, and to me, it almost looks authentic, like in a way. Like, I don't know. I think it's
It
cute.
does. I really like the grandfather clocks at Germany.
Yeah, because they have like the little toys come out and like whatever, and like the little thing, and I like they have like a little fountain, don't they?
Right. Hmm.
I just like the vibe. Like there was like one year where it's like I just sat on the bench there, just like hung out while everybody else went in
And
the
they have a
shops.
Christmas store.
Yes, I love Christmas stores.
How could you not like Christmas stores?
I go in that Christmas store in Magic Kingdom sometimes, and my friends will be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, leave me alone." How unjolly of you.
So that was your number 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
So it got. I'm struggling with 5 because I want to pick one of 3, and I think I'm gonna go with Norway.
Okay. Go on.
I like Norway. I do miss Maelstrom
Mm-hmm.
because I like that ride. Frozen's okay. I
I
feel
don't mind
like
Frozen.
the Norway. I don't mind Frozen. I feel like the Norway Pavilion got overabundance of Frozen.
They
But
do.
to be fair, it's the only cartoon that Disney created that's from Norway, so I get that too.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why they put it there. If I
No, I get
rethemed
it
it, I
too. I
would
mean,
put
it
it there.
fits. Yeah, the restaurant's really good if you ever get a chance to eat there.
Yeah. I
What
think
is it? Akershish Banquet Hall? Akershish?
I have no idea.
We're going to spend a whole podcast on how to pronounce stuff.
Just like having us pronounce things and see how it goes. We'll get somebody like to guest on the show that corrects us.
Yes.
That's so funny. I'm having a hard time with this because it's like I'd like to say Norway, but I don't think so. But then it's like I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
The thing
And
is, what's hard
here's,
is like everybody has like a different thing. Some people like just have really good restaurants. Some people have really good attractions. Like I don't know. I don't
well, here's one of the reasons I put Norway next was, have you ever had school bread?
know. No, I would
You need
hear
to get
about
school
it a
bread.
lot, but I got that like tortilla thing where it's just got like cinnamon butter, and I was like not really a fan. I'm like, I
No,
could have just had this at
bypass
home.
that. Get the school bread.
Okay. Well, since I
That's
haven't
worth it.
tried that, I don't know. I do like the Frozen ride, but it literally like beat me up the last time I was on it. When that thing like
Not like
smacks you,
not
your
like
boat like
dinosaur did it.
I'm telling you, it's slightly more aggressive than you're expecting. I feel like people let it go because they're like, it's frozen. But I'm like, she just hit us. I'm gonna call the police on Elsa.
She slapped the shit out of you going down that
Yeah,
hill.
yeah. And she's like, let it go. Don't complain about
Yeah, let it go.
it. Um, uh, gosh, I'm having such a debate. Okay, I'll put that.
I
Was
see
that
you're at
your
war
number
with
four
yourself.
or number five? Oh my
That's
gosh, you have
five.
no idea. I think I'm gonna put that as my number five too.
My five, six,
And
and
that's only
seven
because I
were
do like Frozen. Like I do like that ride. Like I look forward in my head to like getting to that part of the circle to go on the ride.
yeah. I'm just glad they used the same like theming and songs from the movie.
Yeah, and sometimes I like their little store. Sometimes they don't have a lot for me personally, but I like that little store
Agreed.
and the
And
little
you
troll,
can go in that little what is
big
it,
troll.
the church, and check out the gods. What is it? Norse
Thor.
gods. Thor, Loki, Odin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never go in there, so I didn't even know that was a thing.
You never went in there.
I'm telling you, I'm like very like a ride person, a very ride heavy person. So it's like I want my snacks and I want my rides and I want to move on.
I will
So
buy you a
sometimes
snack. We'll go in there so you have a snack in your hand.
if
You can
I get a
run
snack
out with
and
the
then
coffee.
then I'll go in
No,
there.
school bread and coffee. That's where we go.
If you get me that and get me set up, I'll go anywhere in Disney.
All right, what's your five?
Okay, five I would say is probably I would say at this point, oh my gosh, I don't know. I would say at this point I would probably put Canada only because I really like Le Cellier so much. And I usually do like their booth. And they have that little show sometimes with the Canadian people. Like I heard the Canadian band singing the last time I was there. And I had no idea what they were saying because it didn't sound like English, but
Right.
I enjoyed it. I didn't stay there for a very long time because I knew there was like a
I don't know.
Joffrey's very close. But I love Le
I'm not
Cellier so
sold on
much.
Canada. I'm not
And
sold
I
on
like their
Canada. It's
shop. I like
pretty.
their shop at the top, up the
Yeah.
stairs.
I do like Le Cellier.
Le Cellier. Oops. Yeah, I love that. I literally used to go there. I think like once I started going back to Disney, I think we went there like 3 years in a row. And then I was like, all right, we need to chill because I need to eat these booths and I can't after this like heavy meal I just had. But
Right.
that alone, just that restaurant, like is making me give it a number five.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only thing Canada has going for me is Le Cellier. And that's saying a lot because I can't even eat half the stuff they serve anymore.
Oh yeah.
But I still want to go there and eat.
Oh my gosh, I think every time I've gone there, I've never had a bad experience.
No, I
Somebody
haven't
at
either.
my table even
So
like got their steak cooked wrong or whatever, and like the way they handled it was so nice. Like the service is always nice.
right.
The only thing I learned a lesson from is like you can't. My group likes to get coffee, obviously, and
Obviously, we got to have the coffee. Speaking of which,
yeah, and so they if you ask for coffee, they give you like a French press. But if like me and you went there to eat together and we both asked for like a coffee, like they won't just give us two cups with a French press, they give us our own. French press. I'm like,
Yes.
what are we doing with this,
Hmm.
like 8 pounds of coffee?
Oh,
We
drinking
each
all of
had
it.
a coffee.
We're gonna have a time.
French press.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna get
I'm
hyped up and
taking it
like
with me.
run. I'm just gonna like start like
Like,
charging towards test
can,
track or something. Take it to go.
can you just go and fill this up? I'm taking it to go.
We
Yeah,
were like,
appreciate it.
whoa, whoa, what is all this? Like, I could have just taken a cup. I get too full there to drink that much coffee.
Yeah, I need to go back. Honestly, I haven't been there in a while.
Since I skipped
All
a
right,
couple of
number
trips, I
6.
really want to go back. Number 6, I think I would do Japan.
That's fair. I would
The
put
only
Germany.
reason is because I feel like that store, every time I go there, it's not really different. I went to Tapanito once and it was really good, but I'm not gonna eat there every time. Like if especially if there's Epcot festival, like I don't want to eat at a restaurant.
See, I always eat at the festival for lunch, and then I'll eat a late dinner. That way, I get everything.
I just eat and drink around the world, so I'm just like eating the entire time.
Yeah,
I don't like
I mean that's
have
fair.
lunch and then have dinner. I'm like, let me eat. I'm gonna eat something at this Mexico pavilion, go on the ride, walk it off, go to Norway, get on that ride. Like if
Well,
I
so,
was going to the left.
well, see, I treat it like a hobbit. So I want breakfast and a second breakfast, and then luncheons,
Sick
and then lunch, and then
potatoes.
dinner. Yeah, potatoes.
That's so funny.
So I too eat all day, and then I go eat Japanese food. I love Japanese food. I'll eat there all the time.
I wish I could. I just can't. I get too full from the restaurants that I'm like, dang it. Now I'm so
I
tired I
get
don't
that.
even want to like walk. Somebody get me a scooter.
Yeah,
But it
I get
was
that
really
though.
good. The store was really cool. I like their little drum show. So it's like I want it to be in the top half, but I wish they had a ride. I wish they had like more seating in like that front area so I could just like hang out there. Yeah.
You need to go to the Zen Garden to the left.
I've been there, but it's like then you're not really like in the pavilion sitting like France, right? With the little
Fair
fountain.
enough.
Yeah. So it's like I don't
Yeah.
want to like be
So
blocked by that building.
so I think I put Germany for 6.
Okay.
I think that's where I would put, yeah. And 7 would be China.
Okay, 7 would be China for me too. I don't really explore that a
So
lot. I don't think I ever went to that show.
China needs more to offer.
Yeah, I was talking with my brother and he's like, "Why in the world is there no Mulan ride there?"
Yeah. The show is bland. You only get me one character. The restaurant I did find out is very good. The sit down restaurant.
Isn't there like a couple of
Um,
restaurants though?
there's a quick service, a table service, and they got the booth in front.
Hmm. Yeah, I never
The
ate there.
table service is very good. We ate there last time.
I feel like their
I
booth's
actually
like
made
a
a
hit or
YouTube
miss
video
for me.
on it.
Did you? Go watch that.
Yeah.
Let's do a plug right now. Go watch his restaurant review.
Um, the the architecture is pretty cool. That's probably about the only thing it has going for it.
That's the only thing I really like. And then I think like 3 trips ago or something, I like actually went in their store all the way in the back, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. I never come back here. Like I kind
Yeah,
of always
the
skip
store is
China, to
cool.
be honest. And then I was like, wait a minute, this is actually cool in here.
They used to have a really good drink there, and I think they took it out. It was called Cantaloupe, and it was basically a cantaloupe alcoholic drink. If you like
Oh,
cantaloupe,
sweet. I do.
and they got rid of it. I was like, why would you do that?
Dude, why does Disney do stuff
That's
like
like
that?
the best drink ever. I could
Sorry,
like
Disney.
drink
I
5
love
of
you.
those and be done.
But you guys get rid of some awesome stuff,
They do. They make some bad decisions.
like that friggin'
Like the
Nutella
Nutella waffle.
waffle.
What is with that?
How
What
rude!
What is with that? Yeah.
They just wanted an
Like, are you
uproar.
kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Get it together.
Tighten your ass up, okay?
Okay, what
Chop chop.
is
All
number
right. What was
8?
your 6?
My 6. My
Yeah,
6 was
I'm
Japan.
behind. Your 6 was Japan. Okay. And then
7 was
China
China,
was your 7th.
also.
All right. What's your 8?
I would say Italy.
That's my 8.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
So I feel
Italy,
like China and
8.
Italy, they
Why?
could probably be the same.
Okay.
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
I was going to ask you why. Why Italy is 8.
Um,
um,
it's boring to me. The only thing they have going for them is the restaurants.
yeah. So
The structure is
Italy,
boring.
Italy to me, looks wise, it would be a lot higher. Like to me, I could sit there and it's so beautiful and all this stuff, but like you just have like a pizza place and like a perfume shop.
Yeah,
There's nothing really to do
that's my
there.
problem with it.
But like that
I
little
think they have like
fountain
3
with that like
stores.
statue, do they? I only knew the one.
Yeah, well, there's one up front next to the tower, and it kind of goes in
That's what I mean. It's like a
before you get
perfume
to the
shop. Like
restaurant.
every time I walk in there, I just smell perfume. And they have like other stuff in there. I
Yeah,
don't like.
and that gives me a headache, honestly.
Yeah. So, but
The
I like the
pizza
statue.
place,
I haven't been there.
yeah,
Everybody talks to me about this pizza, especially this one of my favorite foods.
that pizza place is right on time.
What is it? I couldn't hear you.
Right on time.
Never late.
It is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. I always hear good things. So that, yes, I think I would give it the pizza place because I just have never heard anything bad about that pizza place. And then I think looks wise to me, I think it's gorgeous. That would
Right?
be
I thought it was
in
kind of boring.
to me, I think it would be in like my top. No, I think it's really nice. But also like during Christmas, they have like that lady come out and do that show, like Mother of Christmas or whatever she is. No, she's a
Yeah,
witch. Even better.
the Witch of Christmas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the witch of Christmas. And I'm like, I love that. Give us all the witch stuff. But she
I feel like
I don't know, I like it. I think it's pretty
I
there.
feel like there's opportunity.
There is for sure. And like obviously that's really why I put it so low on the list is like to me it's so boring, but I do like that they have tables because I will when I'm walking around go sit at the tables. Like I'll just sit there.
Yeah, that's true. The part for me is like it towards the water where there's like it's supposed to be like Venice.
Hmm.
There used to be something there where in my mind, and I could be making this up. I thought there was a boat ride there.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that.
And again, I could just be making this up because you know how you have it built in your
Yeah.
head. You're like, yes, that happened, and you're like, no, that didn't happen. That could be what I'm doing right now. But I feel like
Maybe.
there's opportunity there.
I realize there's a lot that I don't remember about Disney, and then there's a lot that I like do. But when I talk to people who especially love like old Epcot, I'm like, I don't remember like any of this stuff.
I remember some of it. I don't remember all of it.
Yeah, I definitely don't. Like I remember when
But yeah,
Soarin' happened.
Italy needs to do something different to move
I
up in the ranks.
it stinks because they have that pizza restaurant all the way in the back, I've never gone to either of those restaurants, and I feel like if they had some cool like Luca ride or something, that would be cool.
Yeah,
They need some. You
I
can make
agree.
up your own ride because there's a lot of rides that Disney does that isn't based on movies or characters.
Right.
So
No, I agree with that.
yeah.
All right, number 9,
Number 9, I think I would put Morocco.
Morocco. Why?
Because I think like they need, because okay, I never really eat at the restaurants because I like the booths better. I usually go when there's the Epcot festival. So I don't even know if I've tried their food or anything. I know that a lot of people like their restaurant for like the fireworks show or like the Epcot show, but I've never done that. And otherwise, to
Yeah,
me, I'm
that was
like,
a Spice Road table. Yeah,
yeah. So then
it's a
it's
good
like all
spot.
I'm doing is like it's beautiful, but that's about it to me.
Yeah. So for my 9th win, I picked United Kingdom,
Okay,
and
that's
I
my
feel
number
like I'm
3.
regretting that decision. Yeah, I feel like I would move that one up. Honestly, I don't know
I just feel
why
like there's
I
like
left that one hanging out.
I feel like there's like a lot to do there. Like if I went through Mexico first and I was going to the left, I would end in United Kingdom. So like I'm drinking in that
Yeah,
bar, watching the show, like in that little seating area, like on the lake or pond, whatever it is. I feel like it's like a
yeah.
cool vibe.
I feel like China, Italy, and United Kingdom could be like they're about the
About the
same
same.
to
Yeah.
for me.
A
Yeah.
lot of these are about the
So
same.
they get yeah, they could all rank differently, but there's like I could make United Kingdom 6, and then Italy 7, China 8, and to me
Yeah.
they're the same.
Yeah. This was a hard one because it's like I like things about all of them, but there's a lot of things that I think some of them can add. Like Morocco to me is beautiful, so like when I go there, I like walking around looking at the architecture parts. Like my friend, she was a cast member there and she used to give like tours there, so she actually gave us a tour like
Right.
talking about all of the stuff. She's like, these are each like individual little tiles and all this stuff, and I was like, that's really cool. But then like
That is cool.
how many times when I go to Epcot am I going to walk through there? And then since I don't really eat at the
Right.
restaurants like that, it's like I'm not really eating at those restaurants. So it's like that is it's just gonna be like lower on my list. Unless if they get it
See,
right.
every time we go, I always make it a point to walk through each pavilion. Just because I like the
I don't.
pavilions better than I do the stuff up front.
I want to, but like the last time I went, since we didn't go in a huge group that time, it was just like a couple of us. I was like, let's just go to the pavilions like we want to go to.
No, I mean that's fair. Some of those pavilions you'll spend all day at the booths all day.
Like I could sit at France all day, I could sit at Mexico all day, easy peasy. If I'm drinking though,
Yeah, I've attempted to drink around the world, and that's not for the faint of heart.
it's not, but also I'm like really picky about the drinks that I get.
No, I am too.
So that's why I gotta like keep it moving because I will get a headache if I wait too long in between drinks.
Right, me too.
It's like that
And
that
typically by the time
real,
we get halfway through, we'll split. We'll start splitting drinks.
yeah. That's what me and Joe did like once. We were like, let's just split them because I'm not gonna make it all the way around. We were
Right.
like rushing to each pavilion to get a drink. But no, I mean, if it's it depends how if I'm going. Sometimes I go on 10-day trips. If I'm going on a 10-day trips, I'm gonna go to each pavilion. So I don't care about what I'm missing or whatever. If I'm there for like 2 days or something, like the last time I think I was there for 4 days and we park hopped from Hollywood Studios to Epcot. Like I'm not going on each pavilion.
Right.
I'm skipping through. So
Yeah, I get that. All right, number 10. Ain't but two
America.
left.
Are there two? I don't have any left. Do I not have
Really?
the full list?
You don't have a full list. There's 11. And we're on number 10.
What didn't I put? What does yours say?
You're missing Norway and the US.
No, Norway's number 5. The US I
I
would
had
put for
Canada
10.
at 5. So where was Canada? Number 6?
What in the world? What did I miss?
All right, I'm going to read yours back to you. You tell me if it's right. Ready?
Okay.
France 1,
Uh-huh.
Mexico 2,
Uh-huh.
United Kingdom 3,
Uh-huh.
Germany 4,
Uh-huh.
Canada 5,
Yep.
Japan 6,
Yep.
China 7,
Uh-huh.
Italy 8,
Yeah.
and Morocco 9.
Yeah. What do
Now
I
you're
have left?
missing Norway and US.
Yeah, but I have Norway as 5. Oh, I put Canada as 5. What the hell?
You put Canada as 5 because you said you liked Le Cellier.
Okay. Okay.
You were like, damn, Frozen. I can't stand them.
Okay. Norway would then be my number. I would move Norway to 7.
Norway's 7.
No, I think I would
All
make
right,
it
that would make
6. I think I would make it Norway 6 and then move everything down. Okay. Listen, you.
killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Norway's 6.
I was going to say, yes. So then Japan would be
That's
7.
hilarious. 7, 8, 9. Morocco's 10, and US is 11.
Yeah. Actually, I think that I would
All right.
swap. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I would swap the US and Morocco. So US would be, I put it for 11, but I think I would rather do that than Morocco.
Really? Oh
They
my
have that big
God.
stage outside. Like
No,
NSYNC
no, I'm
plays
not counting
there.
that. I'm not counting that. That's not part of the American bill.
Yes, it is. And they have a bourbon lemonade slushy. They don't have that at Morocco. So I think
They
Morocco to
do
me would be
have a,
last.
yes, the Red Stag lemonade.
And sometimes I
That's
like
on point.
their booth food. Like they had this like Italian beef thing, I think. Did I even eat that? I don't know, but I think so. But like
Yeah.
sometimes they have stuff where like the food's on point. It's hit or miss. But it's like I have
All
had
right.
good food
So
there. But even if you're in the pavilion, it's like I can hear that music right there.
I put Canada for 10 and then
Okay.
US for 11.
Wow.
I just
Poor
think, I
US.
think
They need more.
yeah, they do. I feel like Liberty Square in Magic Kingdom is more of a US pavilion than the actual US pavilion.
I just don't care for that show. I don't go see it. That little art place in there, that's pretty cool,
No,
but like don't care for it that
the
much.
art place is good. The Regal Smokehouse, that's good.
I haven't even been there,
That's good
so.
food. The
And
food
they have
booths,
funnel cake?
they're hit or miss. Yeah, but I don't like funnel cake.
You don't like funnel cake? Do you like
There are so many
beignets?
better. Yes, there are so many better options
I'm not saying I get it
than
every
funnel
time
cake.
there, but it's delicious.
Yeah, so I feel like I can get funnel cake everywhere.
It is like kind of blah, but the fact that I could get a bourbon lemonade slushy and then
Yeah.
listen to music, like a couple of years ago, they were like playing High School Musical.
Say, I'm not gonna lie. I've never watched or listened to any show they've had there.
Oh, okay. The show's there. I thought you were about to say High School Musical. I was gonna say Russ. Russ,
No,
you have
no. I
homework to
have
do.
children. I've seen all of them more
Yeah.
than I'd like to say.
It's okay. We were like tipsy drinking. I mean, singing along with the songs there. It was great.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, you need to come with our group and then see what it's like. But yeah, no, I think it's
We're
like
going to podcast a live drinking around the world, lip singing in the U.S. Pavilion.
I apologize for anything in advance while I'm drinking in
We'll
Disney.
just bleep it out. We'll bleep it out. It's all good.
You're just
It'll
gonna
be
record
okay.
me like falling over,
There goes
face
Sam
planning.
in the water.
Uncle Sam.
We'll have you falling down, and like right before you fall, I'll freeze you, and I'll have that layover where it says, "Yep, that's me."
Yeah,
I
I
guess
know
I
exactly what you're
bet you're
talking.
wondering how I
I ended
bet
up in
you're
this
wondering
situation.
how exactly.
And
That's what
then
we're
we
doing.
reverse it and show you how I only made it halfway around the world.
Drink 4.
Yeah. It'd be like drink one. Let's be realistic. But no, I think that I would rather sit there and like listen to that. And like sometimes I like their food there. So to me, I feel bad because I want to like Morocco. So I think if they added like an Aladdin ride or something, like it would be way higher on my list. I want to like it because it's so
Yeah,
pretty. But other than that, it's like I would personally rather be in America than in Morocco.
no, I agree. I think most all the pavilions need either a ride or
Some
a
sort of
better
attraction.
restaurant or something. Yeah, because the shows ain't most. They're not cutting it for me, honestly. They're okay. The seasonal shows are good. I do like
The
those.
Beauty and the Beast one was cute.
Yeah, and all the Christmas ones are the Christmas stories around the world. Those are fun.
It says the American Garden Theater counts as the American Pavilion. So, ha.
I know.
That deserves to be higher on the list, Russ.
Shh, no,
You
it's
know
still
who,
number no, still number 11.
jeez. Just wait till Dave Matthews Band plays there. You'll regret this.
Number 1, baby. Number 1. I would
It's
take it
gonna,
top notch.
you would move right up the list.
I would be the
But
one
I
falling
do
in the
wish
water.
they changed that show. Like that show should be something really cool or a ride or something. Should
It
be
is. It's
something.
so boring there. I'd rather watch the Hall of Presidents, honestly.
I'd rather have like a Pocahontas ride.
That could be good. And again, there is room for all these pavilions to have a ride.
There is like sometimes I'm like, okay, when you see like obviously Disney's version of a map, you're like, look at all that room. But then when you really see a map, you're like, oh, we see all the stuff behind it, where it's like that's where the trucks deliver the food or whatever it is, you know? So I'm like, oh, they can
Yeah.
actually expand, but it's like you can't do it.
Yeah, they can make it work.
If you
But
could, at
the
least for
kicker of it
some of them.
is they could, yeah,
Tell me the
they can
kicker.
add at least 4 more pavilions.
Between Germany and the outpost, they have like that little area, and there's this
Yep.
tiny little booth where they sell frosé. I love that
Yep.
frosé. There could definitely be like a couple
So
pavilions right there. Also, that
if they can add
like
4,
African outpost thing, like that should be its own pavilion.
no, I agree. That's what I was getting at. If they can add 4 pavilions, which 4 countries are they adding? You
Mm,
first.
it's a hard. I would think like I would want an Africa one where the outpost is.
Well,
I
you
would
got to
like
be more specific when you say Africa, because
that's
they
a
have
specific.
Morocco, which is in Africa.
I'm talking about Africa themed, more like the way Animal Kingdom is, like something
So
like
you want like Congo?
yeah. I would like to see like a
Yeah.
Lion King ride type of thing also. I
That
think
that could be
I
cool.
would like Greece.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
I like if I could go anywhere like right now, traveling wise, just like that, I think I would like go to Santorini. So to me, I think Greece would like be pretty, and I love Greek food. Like Greek chicken is delicious.
Yep, Greek is good. So
Uh,
that's what. How many you got there? Three, or
that's
was that
two.
two? Got two
Um,
more.
this is hard. Um,
We start playing the Jeopardy music.
did you already have yours picked out?
I have. Yeah, I have four of them. I had to count in my
Uh,
head. That took a minute.
I think I would do Australia because they already have like a booth. That might be cool. No, I don't know. Maybe not Australia. I would do Iceland. I would do Iceland and then I
I
would
never even
do,
thought about
you
Iceland.
know what I would do for Iceland? I would do that movie. What's the movie?
I don't know. What's the movie?
Where they go under the water? Why can't I think of the name? I'm like
Atlantis.
Atlantis. I would do an Atlantis ride and have Iceland. Uh, God, I can't think of another.
That's four.
Mm,
That's your four.
is that four? Okay, yeah. What's
Yeah,
yours?
you had Australia, Iceland, Greece, and you had Congo, Africa.
Yeah.
So my four would be I agree with Greece and I agree with Australia, but I would do Brazil.
Oh, that'd be cool. They have like a little Brazilian booth, don't they? Like right next to France.
They do.
Yeah.
Um, and I'll probably get a lot of hate for this one, but I would put Russia.
That would actually be cool though. I could see like liking their shops and stuff like that.
Yeah. And if they wouldn't, I do have an alternate. Switzerland could be cool too.
I think I would like a like an island. Like obviously not like Hawaii because that's the US, but I would like some sort of like Polynesian-y or tropical
Yeah, that could be cool too.
pavilion
Because they have a Hawaiian booth.
or like a Caribbean, like something like that.
Yeah. No, I like the Polynesian idea.
Yeah, just like something like because if you went into like I love the Polynesian resort. I loved Alani. Like I do like that theming. So it's like if they had something
Yeah.
themed like that, I think that would be like dope. If you walked
Josh,
in and they had
if
like
you are listening,
Josh,
yeah.
I want tiki torches all over the place. I want palm trees,
Yes. Yes.
cool
We got to
Polynesian
make this
things.
happen.
Yes. Come on, Josh.
Make it happen, Josh. Get on top of it.
Everybody comment. Everybody comment below Josh. Tag Josh in the comments.
Tog? Yep, Tog.
Talk.
Oh my God, Tog. Tog them. Tog. On next week's
Talk.
episode, we learn to speak English.
Yeah.
Bless my heart.
Just bless your own heart.
Bless my own heart.
That's so funny. Well,
Well, that's our list. What's yours?
yeah.
Let
What
us
was
know in the
that?
comments.
Okay. Next, should we say what's happening next episode? Or do we
Yeah.
not
What's
say
next
that just in
episode?
case we like post out of order?
Next episode. Yeah. We can. We can throw a few ideas out there. Special guests.
Next, yeah, I was just gonna say next episode we'll be having a special guest. We won't tell you who. That is all the information you get. Good luck.
Well, I mean,
Go on,
you got
Mr.
it.
Green. Oh, is that me?
Mr. Green.
Am I Mr. Green?
No, I'm Mr. Green.
I can be green.
All right, friends, that's it for this week's episode. Let us know your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow.
Wait, I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Love, peace, chicken grease.